Saturday, July 7th, 1973. Earlene Barksdale is raped, then shot through the head in the back of her Tampa clothing store. Convicted for this cruel, senseless crime, 23-year-old Joseph Brown, the jury and judge deciding the proper punishment was death in the electric chair.
Being on death row, so 23 days, I was 30 feet from the electric chair, listening to that sucker being tested.
After almost 14 years on Q Wing, Florida State Prison's death row, Brown is a free man.
I enjoy taking a bath, sitting in the bathtub, taking a bath, and being able to open the door on my own.
Brown never raped or killed Earlene Barksdale.
I can't forget, the state of Florida premeditatedly tried to kill me for no reason.
Brown was spared 15 hours before his scheduled execution by the same man who caused his imprisonment, Robert Floyd. Floyd first testified Brown did the killing, then years later recanted, claiming the state pressured him to blame Brown. Brown has found a measure of peace here in this South Carolina town of Rock Hill. It is here that he lives when he is not traveling and speaking out against the death penalty.
It's because the system didn't work that I'm alive. If it had, and if the system worked the way people want it to work, expediting appeal processes, I've been dead.
But do we then say to all those other thousands of prisoners, we're not going to put you in prison because of the possibility that there may be a mistake?
In Dade and Broward counties, less than 5 murder cases a year are so-called chair cases.
Any case that I've been involved in where the person has gotten the electric chair, my feeling is I personally would pull the switch. I would have no qualms about it at all.
And there's no penalty too great for those people for what they've done to those victims.
I almost look at the death penalty as society's right to defend itself against certain types of people.
Brown knows the majority of Americans believe capital punishment is appropriate punishment.
We want eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Who among all those people in the state of Florida that believe in capital punishment will stand up and be a sacrificial lamb for me to vent a 14 years of anger, bitterness, and frustration on? I will get no response.
Just as bitter, families of the victims who think the system hasn't responded to them either. So far this year, 4 scheduled executions have been delayed, and 296 men and women continue with life in death row. With an Eyewitness Extra, I'm Connie Hicks, Channel 10 Eyewitness News.